All right, guys, so what do you think? We've owned this Tacoma. This is a 1999 Tacoma that I used to drive pretty much every day, and then I passed it on to my dad. We kind of got it back, and we've just basically had this thing for a really long time. I want to say I've owned it since like maybe 2005. So, and it's just been one of those things, you know, we've done some turbo Tacomas back in the days, and I used to have a Supra. That's why it's got the Super wheels on it now. It's got, you know, the standard turbo Supra wheels. So these are the 17s. I think it's a 17 by 9.5 right there in the rear, and then the standard fronts, which are 17 by 8. So it's just been one of those things that I've always wanted to basically turbocharge. I mean, it's a great truck. These things, we built a couple, like I said, back in the day, and bone stock motors. We put Haltex on them, you know, turbo, good fuel, modified the intake a little bit, and man, we welded the rear ends in these things because these things are really strong once you weld the diff. The transmissions are strong. I think we went like mid 11s with at like 18 pounds of boost with a metal head gasket and head studs. Everything else is stock. No cams, no rods, no pistons, nothing, man. These things really hauled ass. So it's a great truck. It's something that you could, you know, like I said, put turbo on. This one, nothing special over here in the motor, but like I said, I've been meaning to show you guys. So nothing in here. This thing's got 240,000 miles, but the trick to this is I have another motor. But look, a ton of room for a good turbo kit. You know, AC still works in this thing. I mean, it's great. I love this truck. It's been awesome to me. I'll probably move the battery in the back, but you know, needs some paint. This is something I want to paint also. But the interior is great. I actually bought these floor mats brand new. God, I don't even know how long ago. So the interior is in good shape, you know. So yeah, I don't know. So really, my biggest thing is, how do you guys feel, any Tacoma guys out there, as far as Toyota truck guys? Now, I'm not talking about drag race guys that take Tacoma engines and put them in smaller cars. I'm talking about Tacoma, real Toyota truck guys. So when we did Ken's 83 Toyota truck, I couldn't believe how popular it was. And ever since I did the video on that truck, I've always been kind of intrigued by putting out more truck content. I'm sure a lot of guys that followed us from back then probably got bored and was like, man, there's no more truck content on here. So I understand a 22R is not a 2RZ. That's a whole different world, whole different platform. But I've always wanted to do turbo kits for the Tacoma because to me, it fits so many different applications. As far as, you know, guys who want to get into something, a lot of guys always ask me, man, you know, I want to build something, but I don't know what to build. You know, and I always tell them, man, honestly, buy a Tacoma. If you buy a stick shift Tacoma, the transmissions are strong. You can buy a clutch for it. The rear ends are strong. The motors are strong if you want to make like 300 horsepower pretty easily. Like I said, look, mine's got 200, you can see it there, 240,000. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think. Does it make sense? Are there guys out there that follow us that would be interested in having a 2RZ turbo kit? So what I want to do is basically build headers, mock them up with HPT turbos, you know, that's what we use now, and then have a downpipe, you know, have that whole setup ready to go. Maybe later on I'll get into intercoolers and plumbing and all that stuff, but for right now it's just basically build a header, turbo, wastegate setup, and then I want to try and take it into having Haltech kits, pre-wired, maybe with a bass tune, you know, stuff like that. So what really started to spark my interest more was I was in Hawaii at my buddy Garrick's shop over at Eddie's Auto Repair, and one day he tells me, he goes, "Hey, I got this motor, are you interested in it? You know, is it something that you'd be interested in?" And I'm like, "What is it?" So he had a 2001 3RZ 2.7 liter motor that I think went in for like a head gasket or something, but they opted to swap the motor out and just get like a lower mile motor from the scrapyard or whatever, just a better engine than what was in. And granted, this was a good motor. So I've always liked the 4-port 3RZ or 2RZ motor. So after 2000, I think the 2RZ 3RZ came with the 4-port style intake ports. So this motor he basically put aside for me. Granted, it is all the way in Oahu, but next time we go down there, I'm going to see if I get it on a pallet. And if you could see, this motor has the 4-port design with the intake port. So coming back to my truck, which is a 99, it's got the 8-port design. So this particular truck, and what happens on the 8-port or the 99 style motor, this is a wasted spark setup. So pre-Tacoma's early 95, I think, had a distributor. Then they advanced to wasted spark, which is what this truck is, and then 01, I want to say they went to direct coil on plug. So if I can again, and again, this is all the Tacoma guys out there, I want you guys to comment and tell me what you think. If you're interested in turbo kits, if you know guys who are looking for them, I'm really, you know, I'm really getting the fire to build these turbo kits, because I want to do something for this truck. I don't really drive it, especially since we have the other motor for it, and that is my plan. At least fabricate some kits, get some stuff out there, and have some pre-wired Haltech kits so guys can get these things plugged in, and figure out a harness for the 99, which is wasted spark setup, should have all the same crank trigger assembly and all that, and then have a harness kit for the 01s, which are direct fire coil on plug. Either way, you could also take this wasted spark setup and put it on the newer ones, or take the coil on plug and put it on the older ones. It's just a matter of 2 coils or 4 coils. So let me know what you guys think, man. I mean, these trucks are great. You could find them with low miles. They're desirable. People love them, especially when they have low miles on them or they're in good shape. This one, again, could have been in better shape. My ultimate plan is to so one thing I want to get into is paint and body work also, and I have a couple cars of my own that need some paint and some body work. I know, probably a terrible idea with everything else I have going on, but either way, I've always been intrigued by that. You know, I mean, obviously we're all car guys, and paint and body work is a huge thing. You know, you have to get, if you want to build a nice car, it's got to look good. Body work's got to be straight. So this particular truck doesn't really need a ton of body work. It basically sat outside for a long time. You know, every time I drove it, this car never sat in the garage. So we lost the clear on the roof. We lost the clear on the hood. After we lost that, the base faded, and you know, it just trickles down from there. These Toyota trucks are notorious for that, to lose the paint or the clear first, and then you lose the paint. But either way, so yeah, getting back to it, I would like to paint this truck, you know, turbo it, you know, lower it, and just have something else that we can make content with, and show you guys out there who want to have some fun with Tacomas. I think it's a great first car for somebody that wants to kind of hot rod something up, or even if it's not a first car, you know, it's a great car if you want to get into the turbo world and really get your feet wet with, you know, just having fun with something, going to the drag strip, maybe putting a small slick on this thing, and then your next step, like a stage 2, you can get into building the motor and then applying more boost. I have seen these engines probably with, I don't know, 80,000 miles, make close to 400 or right over 400 horsepower. And this is back in the day we did it on C16. We didn't even fool around with ethanol back then. And the only thing that happened was the truck spun a bearing, because I guess maybe it was probably maybe stretching the rod or something was happening and it lost the bearing. But either way, the motor did make over 400 horsepower, and the truck was fast. I mean, 400 horsepower, granted trucks are heavy, but still, that's something that's respectable. for something that you want to build that I know is Toyota. So I don't know, I'm torn between the 3RZ, the 2RZ. I'm probably going to put the 3RZ in here anyways, since we have it, and you know, Garrett gave it to us, and I can at least take that motor, go through it, fabricate a turbo kit here, figure out all the Haltech stuff, and do things little by little. And tell me what you guys think. Are there guys out there who want Toyota Tacoma turbo kits? It would be the 95 through 04 maybe they stopped at Tacoma, but great trucks, especially when they're stick shift. If you're automatic, that'd be a little bit trickier. I think you would have to have the factory computer in the truck and then piggyback off with the Haltech, but that's something else. You know, you can make these trucks stick shift pretty easy. But let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely pushing to do that real soon, to fab up a header, put a turbo kit together, and go from there. So just wanted to touch on something a little different for you guys in the truck world. I know I put up a lot of car content and 3T and 3S and all that other stuff, but I wanted to try and innovate into something a little bit different to see what you guys think. Let me know. Please comment, tell me what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye.